Hey, we are back with another digital coloring of Snowdrift number one. This is page 16. As you see, I did a little rearranging of a few things there in the panel, and we will do that for other stuff. I'm not sure how, let me know if this stuff is going too fast for you guys for in the digital coloring, whether you want it slower. As you can see, I took out one thing there, trying to make this plane look like the plane from the Canadian Shield number one, because there's a little bit of a crossover between the two with the plane. Um, you have to read both to find out what or how or whatever. Maybe you've read the Canadian Shield and sort of seen it, but this is from her angle. Things how they look. So yeah, we're getting this first panel all done in. It's looking real good. Getting all these colorings and everything tight. So hopefully you're listening at this point. If you could like, share, subscribe, all that stuff, ring the bell, and watch to the end. I'm gonna try and talk incoherently all throughout this, just to make it sound decent. So yeah, uh, a little bit got off there for that one panel. So yeah, or maybe not. I don't know. We are definitely on the second panel as a politician from Edmonton is meeting up with Rick Arrow. Well, and of course Nancy Brown here, and what diabolical things does he have in store? Diabolical? I don't think so. We're on panel three now. Nothing diabolical. I'm just re-putting her size because she is supposed to be as tall as Rick, maybe even an inch taller than him. So I was trying to make sure the heights are good, the same. That can, unfortunately, John did not consider that. I think when he colored it, I could be wrong. He could let me know one way or not. But yeah, we're trying to make everything get good in here. Hopefully, I know my mom likes the way it turned out, all these panels with the shading and the lighting. Right now I'm just trying to get all the colors in the panel and all tight like we need. And there I needed that glass full somehow. Part of it got erased, so we put it in. You know, that's what I love about being able to do this digitally. It allows you to do stuff like that and stuff like what I did with Nancy Brown there. So yeah, this I'm what can I say? Hope you guys are liking this. And again, please hit the like, the share, and all that. And maybe check out the other videos. I should put something on the end about the other videos to this. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. But it will be what it is. And here we go, doing the paintings on the wall, just getting them all looking good. Um, it's interesting doing stuff like this and then trying to line everything up with an. You got to make sure you line everything up with the panel below because it's very similar to this, as you can see. You can see me copying and pasting the color stuff and all that, so I can get everything basically lined up there, because you want things to match when you're doing stuff like this, especially when the panels are so similar. Um, so, but now I'm coloring in, of course, the the politician. He's just a politician. We haven't given him a name for this, and it is what it is. And so we're on the fourth panel, and as you can see, we got things fairly similar, at least in the main colors. And I realized when I was doing this fourth panel, I forgot to do one little piece of thing for coloring, and that's on the bottom there, as you might have just seen me quickly color in uh, right there. And now we're finally on the fifth panel, getting it all done, getting all the colors lined up. And then after we're done it, we're going to go back to panel one, and we will do all our shading and lighting for each and every one. Getting this all lined up was a little bit tricky. And then, of course, getting the windows in, making the limousine. I was trying to decide whether I wanted a white limousine, a black limousine, or some other color. I just figured I'd go with white. I don't know really why. I just did. Um, so again, I'm glad, hoping you've made it through this far. If you can make sure you've hit that like button and shared this out. And if you've yet to subscribe, please subscribe and ring the bell for your notifications. So we are finally on the uh, whatchamacallit here, the home stretch of shading and lighting the panels, and we had to get some colors from another page to get that under wing part there of that. Of Unfortunately, the it's not a perfect represent uh, duplicate on everything, but it looks enough like it in each panel. I think we can, that's good. And then there is, now we've got to color all the buildings in the background. And unfortunately, this isn't an exact replica of Edmonton, which is where they're supposed to be landing, skyline. So, but it is what it is. Um, but it's part of the Edmonton skyline across comics. I want to be try and be close to exact what everything is, but it's what John drew, and I went with it. I went to looking after he drew it, like just when I was doing this, to find out what colors buildings were, in that sort of skyline. But I didn't find the colors, so it's oh well. But I made do, and we really are in the home stretch here. We are getting down to almost the nitty gritty. We've got about a minute left to go as we're finishing coloring all this in. And hopefully, you've enjoyed watching this and me yammer on about this, that, and whatever. Um, so, yeah, right now, if you're listening to this when I'm doing it on the 11th of October, you can go to Indiegogo or Kickstarter and find this to buy under campaign Canadian Shield 2 and more. This is some more because this is Snowdrift number one. And, everything, this, we are in the final stretches. Um, Sometime, hopefully by mid November, everything will be colored for this and the Canadian Shield number two. That way, everything will be mailed out. Maybe, hopefully, December. Anyways, thank you for listening. We'll catch y'all later. Bye for now. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. God bless. Have a great and wonderful day. Love y'all.